triangles and quadrilaterals from the 4th chapter, basic geometrical ideas. Okay, my topic name is triangles and quadrilaterals. So in this first we will discuss about triangles. Yesterday we have started this topic. Once again I am explaining about triangle. Observe. So already I told you a polygon is nothing but which is made up of, it is a closed figure which is made up of straight lines only. If I am taking only 2 line segments, I can't get a polygon. So by taking 3 line segments only I can get the polygon, and which is a closed figure made up of 3 line segments. So minimum number of line segments required to form any polygon is 3. So if the number of sides of the polygon equal to 3, then that is known as a triangle. And if number of polygons is having sides, 4 sides, then it is known as a quadrilateral. So 3-sided polygon is a triangle, 4-sided polygon is a quadrilateral. So its definition is given by a 3-sided polygon is known as a triangle. That is simple. Otherwise, a closed figure made up of 3 line segments is known as a triangle. A closed figure made up of 3 line segments is known as a triangle. It is having 3 vertices, 3 angles, and 3 sides. Sides are nothing but their line segments only. Okay. So here 3 vertices are A, B, C points, 3 points, and 3 angles, angle A, angle B, angle C. This is the indication for angle. And 3 sides. Sides are nothing but line segment. No, AB is one line segment, BC is another line segment, CA is another one. Total 3 line segments. So a closed figure which is made up of 3 line segments is known as a triangle. It is having 3 vertices, 3 angles, 3 sides. Okay. Now I am taking a triangle. So what is its definition? A closed figure made up of 3 line segments is called as a triangle. Or simply 3-sided polygon is known as a triangle. Polygon in the sense we know what is the definition of a polygon, but this is the original definition, and it has 3 vertices, 3 angles, and 3 sides. All these are the elements of the triangle. Now, for example, I am using the triangle PQR. So it is denoted by in triangle symbol, triangle PQR. It will be denoted by like this, triangle PQR, otherwise QRP, otherwise RPQ. Anyway we can write this, only one triangle. PQR we can write, otherwise QRP, otherwise RPQ. 3 types we can denote the name. So in triangle PQR, what are the 3 vertices? Point P, point Q, point R are the 3 vertices. And what are the 3 angles? Angle P, angle Q, angle R. But I told you, if it is only one angle is there, then there is no problem. If I have another angle here, compulsory I need to name by giving the 3 alphabets. So now like that only I am writing. So in this first condition, 3 vertices we have. Now coming to the 3 angles. So first angle is P. For that I told you already, PQR. What is the last letter? R. So RPQ. Angle RPQ, that means angle P itself. Now start with the second letter, that is angle PQR. I hope you understood now. RPQ, start with second letter, PQR. Now QRP. So RPQ, PQR, QRP, QR. Here onwards start. RPQ. Now second letter PQR. Again here second letter we got Q. So QRP. These three are the angles formed in this figure. So PQR are three angles. Are the three angles. And what are the sides of the triangle PQR? So here PQ is one of the line segment, QR and other line segment, and third one is RP. Are the three line segments. Three line segments. That means the three sides of the triangle are the three sides. So triangle PQR is having three vertices PQR and three angles, angle P, angle Q, angle R, and three sides PQ, QR, and RP. Okay, these are the 9 elements of triangle PQR. But while we are deciding their properties, we will not take vertices. Just we are deciding whether, depending on their sides and angles, different types of triangles. Now, afterwards, in the next exercise, we are discussing about types of triangles also. So once listen, this is about different elements of a triangle and how to state interior, exterior, and boundary of the triangle. Here I have ABC, triangle ABC. In this, I am placing some of the points. Point P, point Q, point S, point W, point T, point S over, point L, point M, point N. Like this I have. Now I want to list the points which are interior of triangle ABC. So point P, interior means inside. So point P, point Q, and point W are interior points. Interior points of triangle ABC. Yes or no? And secondly, next, exterior points. What are the exterior points? Observe, point S is outside of the triangle. Observe, point T is outside. No, point T is on the boundary. So outside, M, N, S. L also on the boundary, not outside. So point M, point N, point S are exterior points, outside no. So that's why exterior points of triangle ABC. Now what are the boundary points of triangle ABC? Point T, point L boundary, and point A, B, C also on the boundary itself. Point A, point B, point C, point T, and point L are boundary points. Boundary points of triangle ABC. And remember, already I told you, interior plus boundary. This boundary and interior completely, this portion completely known as region. I told you already. Any closed figure divides the plane into three parts: interior, boundary, and exterior. Interior plus boundary together are called region. Now, because it is a triangle shape, so interior plus boundary together, interior part and boundary part of the triangle together is known as triangular region. Okay, interior and boundary parts of triangle is known as its region. Actually, what is that? It is triangle shape, so it is known as a triangular region. If it is a rectangle, rectangular region. That's all. Interior plus boundary is region. If it is triangle shape, triangular region. Rectangle, rectangular region. Circle, circular region. And for suppose semicircle, semicircular region. That's all. Now this is about interior and boundary like that. And some more topics are there about the triangle only. adjacent points, opposite points, like that I want to see. Now A, B, C is my triangle. Now for this, first I am considering point A or angle A. Both are set. For angle A or point A. What are the remaining letters in this triangle? B and C only, no? That means BC is what? It is a line segment. So for vertex A or angle A, BC is the opposite side. Okay. And remaining two, that is AB and AC are adjacent sides. Okay. So for vertex A, opposite side is BC. Understood? For vertex B, what is the opposite side? AC. For side AB, what is the opposite vertex? Angle C. So just whatever letters are missing, that one you must say. So suppose in triangle ABC, I am not at all drawing the figure also, just I am listing the properties. Observe. Angle A is angle or vertex, no problem. Angle A, only single letter I am using. Otherwise, if I am using like this, angle CAB, then also angle A itself is opposite to, because angle I said only one letter. What are the remaining letters? We should not take A. Remaining letters are BC. Line segment to side BC. Just observe if you have any doubt. A, B, C. Angle A is opposite to side BC. Understood? And secondly, angle B is opposite to side. So here angle B, no? B is the middle one. What are the remaining letters? AC. Side AC. Angle B is opposite to side AC. Same way, angle C is opposite to side AB. So angle C simply we can write, otherwise I am writing angle BCA is opposite to side AB. C angle, that's why AB. If suppose they are asking vertex A is also opposite to BC and B is opposite to AC, vertex C is opposite to AB. Understood? And for suppose they are asking side AB is opposite to which vertex? C, otherwise angle C. So in the same way we can write side AB. Here two letters I have used. Remaining letter will be the required vertex or angle. Side AB is opposite to vertex C or angle C. Angle C and vertex C. Like that. Remaining two also you can write. So this is about different elements of the triangle and how they are lying for, how they are related. Completely I have explained. And next, one more thing, types of triangles. Just I am giving the information about this. We will not get any questions on this. Maybe bits you are going to get. Types of triangles. Depending on sides and depending on angles, they are divided into three types. Sides 3 types we have, angles also 3 types are divided. Total 6 triangles depending on sides 3 and depending on angles. See, depending on sides, they are when all sides are equal. For a triangle, how many sides we have? 3 sides only. So if 3 sides are equal, that is known as a equilateral triangle. So first of all, depending on the sides, what are the different types of triangles I am explaining. Types of triangles. Depending on sides. Depending on sides, how they are classified. First, when 3 sides are equal. 3 sides are equal. It is known as an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. When three sides are equal, then it is known as an equilateral triangle. For that, for example, I am giving ABC is my triangle. Length of AB equal to 5 centimeters, BC also 5 centimeters, CA also 5 centimeters. All sides are equal. So it is a equilateral triangle. And next, secondly, if two sides are equal, third side is different. Only two sides are equal. Two sides are equal. It is known as an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means in the isosceles triangle, any two of the sides are equal. These two sides equal. For suppose these two are 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and it is not equal to the third side. So PQR. Triangle PQR is a isosceles triangle because PQ is equal to PR equal to 5 centimeters and QR equal to 4 centimeters. Third side is different. And if all the three sides are different, means there is no common side. All are different like this. 4, 3, 5 centimeters length is there. 4, 3, 5. All are different. In this case, it is termed as a scalene triangle. So remember, if all the three sides are equal, equilateral triangle, only two sides are equal, isosceles triangle, any side is not equal, that is a scalene triangle. Three types of triangles depending on the side. When three sides equal, two sides equal, no side is equal. Three sides are equal, it is an equilateral triangle. Only two sides are equal, it is termed as isosceles triangle. Any side is not equal, all sides are different. In that case, it is termed as a scalene triangle. So all these three triangles classified depending on the sides. Now we will see for angles. Types of triangles depending on the angle. Types of triangles depending on the angles. So here we are taking the elements of angles. So depending on different types of angles, what are the different types of triangles we will see. My first one is acute angled triangle. Acute angle in the sense is the angle which is lying between 0 to 90 degrees, means the whatever value they are given 1 to 89, all those angles. See, for suppose I have one of the triangle like this. Here compulsory it is less than 90 because see about this complete information we will discuss later. So just observe the definitions now. Which triangle is having every angle is lesser than 90 degrees. Here angle A, angle B, angle C. All are less than 90 degrees. Such type of triangle is known as acute angled triangle. Actually, you still did not get types of angles in further chapter. Next chapter, 5th chapter, we are going to learn types of angles. In that, you will get clarity about acute angles. Okay. Just observe the definition. So if every angle of a triangle is lesser than 90 degrees, means each angle is a acute angle, then it is known as a acute angle triangle. For suppose angle A is 40 degrees here, and it is 30 degrees, 30, 60 degrees, okay, 80 degrees. Lesser than 90, just observe. Lesser than 90, 40 plus 60, 100, 100 plus 80 is 180. Remember, in a triangle, always sum of the three interior angles of a triangle equal to 180 degrees. Remember this. Compulsory, sum of those three angles will be equal to 180 degrees in any triangle. Okay. So just observe all those 40 degrees is lesser than 90, 60 lesser than 90, 80 also lesser than 90. So these three angles sum also equal to 180 degrees. 60 plus 40, 100, 100 plus 80 is 180. So every angle is lesser than 90, means every angle is a acute angle. That's why triangle ABC is an acute angled triangle. And secondly, we have obtuse angled triangle. Obtuse angled triangle. In this, any one of the angle is more than 90 degrees. It is more than 90. For suppose 100 degrees, and I already told you sum of the three angles must be equal to 180 degrees. So here I am using 30 and 50. 30, 50 are lesser than 90, but 100 is more than 90. If any one of the angle is more than 90 degrees, then that is said to be obtuse angled triangle. Means in any one of angle is a obtuse angle, then that is said to be a obtuse angle triangle. Only one obtuse angle we can able to use. If I am using one more 100, 100 plus 100, 200 I will use. But what I told you, sum of the three angles do not exceed 180 degrees, do not lesser than 180. Compulsory that will be equal to 180 degrees. So if any one of the angle is obtuse angle, that is termed as obtuse angled triangle. And thirdly, we have right angled triangle. Right angle in the sense of 90 degrees. Lesser than 90, more than 90, and equal to 90. So right angled triangle is nothing but a triangle. In a triangle, if any one of the angle is equal to 90 degrees and remaining two are acute angles, then that is said to be a right angled triangle. Depending on angles, we will discuss later on. Just observe their names. Acute angled triangle, obtuse angled triangle, right angled triangle. These three are the types of triangles depending on the angles. Now coming to the next topic, quadrilaterals. So now we need to remember about what is a triangle, what are the elements of the triangle, and how to indicate the interior, exterior, and boundary points of the triangle. What is the region of the triangle? Now next topic is quadrilaterals. Second topic is quadrilaterals. So here also we are going to learn same thing. But types I am not going to discuss now. Just observe what is a quadrilateral. So I told you, a polygon which is made up of 4 line segments. Observe this P, Q, R, S. I have 4 points. I have joined this PQ, QR, RS, and SP. Now how many line segments I am getting? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Total 4 line segments I got. So, and it is a closed figure. A closed figure made up of 4 line segments is known as a quadrilateral. Here several types of quadrilaterals we have. You know that square and rectangle. Did you observe how many sides does a square have? 4 sides and all sides are equal. That is nothing but it is a quadrilateral. And for a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. It is also having 4 sides. So it is a quadrilateral. These two are the types of quadrilaterals. Understand? So remember, a closed figure made up of 4 line segments is known as a quadrilateral. In that several types of quadrilaterals also we have. Afterwards we'll discuss about that. So here, what are the different parts of the quadrilateral? First, it is having 4 vertices and 4 angles and 4 line segments. That's it. And 2 diagonals also. Diagonal in the sense, the line segment which is formed by joining the opposite points of the quadrilateral. So here I am going to tell different parts of the quadrilateral, and it is very, very important because you are going to get the questions on the quadrilateral only, not on the triangle. So observe this topic very clearly. First of all, what is the definition of a quadrilateral? A closed figure made up of 4 line segments or 4 sides is known as a quadrilateral. Is known as a quadrilateral. Okay, simply a polygon with 4 sides is a quadrilateral. Now consider the quadrilateral, any quadrilateral. A, B, C, D. Listen while you are writing the letters. follow the order, either clockwise rotation or anti-clockwise, clockwise rotation or anti-clockwise rotation. Don't write as you wish. If you are writing A here and if you are writing B here, that is not correct way. Okay, quadrilateral ABCD means we need to follow the same order. That means we can replace ABCD like this, otherwise ABCD. This is clockwise rotation, and when I written before previous one, that is anti-clockwise rotation. Okay, compulsory we need to place correctly. And here, so a quadrilateral must have 4 vertices, having 4 vertices, 4 angles, 4 sides AB, BC, CD, DA. Okay, and 2 diagonals. This is one extra topic. So quadrilateral ABCD, quadrilateral ABCD is having 4 vertices. Those are point A, point B, point C, point D. Nextly, second, 4 angles. So as I told you, we can write directly angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Otherwise, write by giving the name. So what is the last letter? D. DAB. Use angle DAB. Now with the second letter AB, angle AB. What is the next letter? ABC. Next angle, use second letter onwards. BCD and CDA. Total 4 angles. Angle A, B, C, D. Okay. So observe for D, angle D. A and C are adjacent points. That's why angle ADC, otherwise CDA. Anyway, we can write. So this is about 4 angles and 4 vertices of the quadrilateral ABCD and 4 sides. What are the 4 sides of the quadrilateral ABCD? AB, BC, CD, DA are the 4 sides, and fourthly, 2 diagonals. Every quadrilateral having 2 diagonals, a pair of diagonals. Diagonals, how we are getting? By joining the opposite points. Line segment formed by the opposite points is known as a diagonal. Here A and C are the opposite points, B and D are the opposite points. So 2 diagonals we are getting, that is AC and DD. Okay, so a diagonal quadrilateral having 4 vertices, 4 angles, 4 sides, and 2 diagonals. Okay, we need to list their elements if they are asking also. Now coming to adjacent, interior, exterior, and boundary points. We will see first for a quadrilateral. PQRS. As I told you, now I am using clockwise rotation. PQRS. Otherwise, you can write like this also, no problem. So PQRS is my quadrilateral. Here the vertices of this quadrilateral are PQR and S. And angles are angle P, angle Q, angle R, angle S. So simply otherwise angle SPQ, PQR, QRS, RSQ. Okay. And diagonals QS, PR. Okay. Now coming to the question, I'm keeping some of the points like this. Like this, I have given some of the points. Now I want to decide what are the interior points of this quadrilateral and what are the exterior, what are the boundary points. Now interior points I am checking. Interior are nothing but which are lying inside, yes or no? Which are lying inside? Point A is interior. No, just it is on boundary. This is the point. So point we can write A here or here, anywhere. So that is a point itself. Point A, otherwise point A, otherwise point A, otherwise point A. Anywhere I can write the letter, no problem. So I am indicating this point on the boundary. Means point A is on the boundary, not inside. So only one point we have inside, that is point N. And boundary, which points we have? Actually, to form PQRS compulsory, they should be on the boundary. That also will write PQRS. These are the points of the quadrilateral. And point A, point O, point M. All those are lying on the boundary itself. Point A, point M, point O. See, just observe. A and O are written inside, but where that point is indicated on the boundary. M I written outside, even though it is on the line segment. So it is also considered as a boundary point, not as exterior point. This letter, wherever you are writing, there is no problem. But this point where you are indicating, that is important. Next, coming to the exterior points of the quadrilateral. Outside, which points are there? Point L, point C, point D, point B. All those are out of the quadrilateral. So point B, point D, point C, point L. These are the 4 points. Now total how many points we have completely? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Check whether we are getting all points or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Total 12 points we have. Okay, now coming to the next question. Next, how to decide their adjacent points, opposite points. This is very, very, very important. So many times we are getting this type of questions. So observe, I am taking the quadrilateral KLMN. This is my quadrilateral. And now I want to write opposite sides, opposite vertices, opposite angles, everything. Just observe. First, opposite angles, opposite sides, adjacent angles, adjacent sides. Opposite angles. Opposite means which are opposite to each other. Means for L, what is the opposite? Edrugundu. For L, N is opposite vertex. So L and N are opposite angles. That is, angle L is opposite to angle N. This is my first pair, opposite angle. And my second pair, K is opposite to M. Just observe, this quadrilateral name is KLMN. Yes or no? KMLN. Observe. KM and LN. Both are opposite angles. 2 pairs only possible. And coming to opposite sides. Like that only. Now angles we written right sides. First pair. Side KL is opposite to MN. KL is opposite to MN. And secondly, KN is opposite to LN. KN opposite to LM. That's it. These two are opposite, these two are opposite. That's all. Observe the board. Down and upper one opposite edges of the board, and side. Both sides are opposite edges. Okay. Now coming to the adjacent side. Adjacent angles. In case of opposite sides and angles, we will get only 2 pairs. Coming to adjacent, we will get 4 pairs. Observe for first one, angle K is adjacent to angle N as well as L. So angle L. Tomorrow. Adjacent angles. Angle K and angle L are adjacent. My first pair. Beside. For K, L is beside as well as N also. This one we will get later on. Now observe. K and L are beside. And now next L and M. So angle L and angle M are adjacent angles. And thirdly, M and N. And last fourth one, N and K. So I hope you understood. Angle K and L, L and N, M and N, N and K. These are the four pairs of adjacent angles. Just observe, K is adjacent for L as well as N. Observe here. And L is common for K and N. L, K, M. M is lying between L and N. So both are adjacent angles of M. Understand? So next, coming to adjacent sides. Adjacent sides. Here also you will get four pairs. First pair is KL, LM. Sides, no, two letters we will get. Line segments. KL and LM. And LM and MN. So wherever you have stopped, K and L. From L you have started second one. Observe. Here also start with second line segment. That is LM and MN. And thirdly, MN and NK. And my last one is NK and KL. So every quadrilateral is having two opposite angles and two pairs of opposite angles and two pairs of opposite sides. Four pairs of adjacent angles and four pairs of adjacent sides. So remember this. And by joining opposite points, we'll get the diagonals of the quadrilateral. In this figure, KM and NL are the diagonals of the quadrilateral. Okay. So one more time, we will discuss about quadrilateral. Observe. Triangle, we have just a definition, but no questions are given on the triangle. So quadrilaterals, we have the different types of questions now. Quadrilateral is nothing but which is made up of four line segments. It is a closed figure made up of four line segments. It is having four vertices, four angles, four sides, two diagonals. These are the main properties. And for a quadrilateral, how to write their interior, exterior, and boundary points I have shown. And interior plus boundary together call it region. Okay. And next, what are the opposite sides? So suppose I am not drawing the quadrilateral, just I have given the quadrilateral name as ABCD. Now I want to decide what are the opposite points, opposite sides like that. A is opposite to C, B is opposite to D. Opposite means just you will not get middle, you will not get their middle alphabet. Just observe. Opposite angles I am writing now for quadrilateral ABCD. Opposite angles. This topic is very, very important. Opposite angles are angle A, angle C. Don't continue with B. Understand? That is one pair. And my second pair, only two pairs we will get in case of opposite. B and D are opposite angles. Angle B, angle D. And opposite sides. So here, AB is opposite to CD. No letter is common. AB is opposite to CD. And secondly, AB, next one will be BC now. So BC is opposite to AD. Observe your letters. AB, CD. No common letter is there. BC, AD. AB, after AB we will get BC now. So second pair we have to take with BC. For BC, what is the opposite one? AD. If you have any doubt, draw this quadrilateral ABCD. AB and CD are opposite. BC and AD are opposite. AD or DA, no problem. And next, adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. What are the adjacent angles we will see? First one, for angle A, adjacent angle. Next angle will be angle B. Angle A and angle B. Again, start with the second one, angle B, angle C. And next third one, angle C, angle D. Fourth pair is angle D and angle A. And adjacent sides. First pair of adjacent sides is AB, BC. B is the common letter. We need to start with second letter of the first line segment. And second one, BC. Here onwards to start. BC. Next one is CD. And third pair is CD, DA. Now fourth pair is DA and AB. Like this, I will get 4 pairs of adjacent angles and adjacent sides. Okay. Now coming to exercise problems on the quadrilateral. Exercise 4.4. My first question is, mark any 4 points A, B, C, D and D. Join them to make a quadrilateral. Join them to make a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Name it. So they are asking to use these points only. Observe the question. Mark any 4 points A, B, C, D. First of all, mark the points. Point A, point B, point C, point D. Anywhere. That is my wish. 4 points I need to mark. The names also they only given A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D are the 4 points. Join them to make a quadrilateral. Join them. A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A. So it is a quadrilateral. Name it. What is this? Quadrilateral A, B, C, D. That's it. First, mark any 4 points. A, B, C, D. We have marked. Join them. Joined to make a quadrilateral and name it. So it is a quadrilateral A, B, C, D. That's all. So this is the question. And very simple question. Just if they are given, mark any 4 points. That means for suppose P, Q, R, S, like this they are asking to mark and join them. Then we'll get the quadrilateral PQRS. That's all. Whatever points they are given, their name quadrilateral, those alphabets you must list. And second question. PQRS is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Answer the following. So here they are given PQRS symbol quadrilateral also. PQRS. This is given in the question itself. They are given the figure PQRS. Sorry, here given. PQRS, anti-clockwise rotation given. And here asking to write the opposite side of QR. Opposite side of QR is dash. And secondly, the angle opposite to angle P is dash. And thirdly given the adjacent sides of PQR. The adjacent sides of PQR dash. Next fourth one, the adjacent angles of Adjacent angles of angle SR dash. See, listen. Opposite means only is given, means one only will get the opposite. But in case of adjacent, two will get. We will see that. Opposite side of QR. Side means another side we must write. So QR they are given. What are the letters are missing in this quadrilateral? QR given. Remaining letters are PS. Opposite means which letters are not in common we must say. So QR, for QR, opposite side is PS. These two are opposite sides. And for angle opposite to angle P. Angle P is opposite to which angle? Angle R. PQRS no, opposite to PR. QS are opposite and PR are opposite. Now, adjacent sides of PQ. So PQ, two adjacent sides we have, that is PQ. QR one thing and PS one thing. QR, PS. See, in this with P, starting PS and QR. PS, QR. With P, PS, with Q, QR. Both are adjacent sides of this angle. So when adjacent sides they are given, two will get. Opposite means only one will get. Adjacent angles of angle S. For S, what are the adjacent angles? Angle P and angle R. For S, what are the beside angles? P and R. P, R. That's it. And last question. So observe, this is very, very important. When opposite asking only one thing we will get. If they are asking for side, we will get the side only. If they are asking for angle, we will get the angle. Only one angle in case of opposite angle or opposite side. And adjacent side, two things we will get for the particular side. Here they are shown PQ. So with P, PS is related, and with Q, QR is related. These two are the adjacent sides of PQ. And next for angle S, what are the adjacent angles? S is in between P and R. So P and R are adjacent side angles of angle S. Now last question. Depending on interior and exterior lines are given, they are given the quadrilateral ABCD. A, B, C, D. This is my third problem. And here some of the points are shown. T, Q, E, and P, S, R. And they are asking to write the points in the interior of the quadrilateral, interior points, exterior points, interior and boundary points. Exterior points, asking us to write. So these are the three things we need to write from the given quadrilateral. This is the given question. So some quadrilateral is shown in the figure. For that we need to decide what are the interior points, what are the boundary points, what are the exterior points of the quadrilateral. So for this interior points is nothing but inside which points are lying for quadrilateral ABCD. That is S and R only lying inside. Point E is boundary point. So point S, R are interior points. Now boundary points A, B, C, D and E are those are boundary points. Point A, point B, point C, point D and point E. Next exterior points Q, T and P. So point P, point Q, point T. Total how many points are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this is about complete information about quadrilaterals. Okay. Tomorrow we will continue the class with new topic.